It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Colts and the Broncos, next on Madden Football.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. Partners, week 15. This feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your career. Get invited.
Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from Denver. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
At one point, this guy was one of the top superstars in the entire league, and I don't think he's fallen as far from that as people want to imagine. This is still a winning quarterback in the NFL, and historically, what's been a very dynamic dual threat.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and Definitely goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
This one to the tight end, Trotman. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get that to Javonte Williams.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the back. You have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, the number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his 2nd year in the NFL out of Florida.
We throw around so loosely these days, Mike, the idea of being a physical freak, right? This specimen that we just aren't accustomed to seeing, let alone at the quarterback position. The arm talent, the ridiculous blend of size and speed, the ability to make plays with your feet and extend. All of these things come to mind when we look at this guy. Now, going forward, how does he strike that balance between being the game changer and that aggressive athlete with the ball in his hand, but also finding a way to stay on the field and be able to develop? Make no mistake about it, the energy in this stadium is palpable, and he's the biggest reason why.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big run from Taylor, 31 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike, when that back has to make someone miss in the backfield. That's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And the running back just has nowhere to go. There is no crease. There is no seam. You got to give credit. That defensive line overwhelmed the offensive line, and that went a long way to forcing that 4th down stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Broncos. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send Sutton in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. A throw complete to Tim Patrick.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now it's Williams. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. On second down, Russ. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. To throw again is Wilson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Colts offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On play action, Richardson. Open man is the veteran, Michael Thomas. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis. Here's Richardson. Open man is the rookie, Adnan Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 2nd and 11. Now Richardson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Hey, Broncos switch.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. This a 44-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
He connects with Mims. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Broncos. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Colts out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Mims sent in motion here. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Josh Reynolds. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did do. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. The question, did he get his hands around the football in the end zone? If he did, it's a touchdown. But this one's going to need very close scrutiny. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Indianapolis. In motion comes Thomas. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Throwing is Richardson. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Richardson to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Highland Granson. Touchdown, Indy. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts are on top. It's now 10-7.
Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Russell Wilson set to take over once more. As you can see there, he's not only getting closer to a passing title, but closing in on a 5,000-yard campaign. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain there of 17.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Patrick motioning here. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Took down Denver. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Second down throw for Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too... continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders. They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McLaughlin now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
This one to the tight end, Trotman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Got it into the hands of Mims. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Colts offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Richardson operating from the pistol. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. The outside complete to Thomas. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to tuck it and go. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a first down.
Automatic first down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll run again. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he will power his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in that one. The Chargers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. We're not done with our tour of California as we head northward, this time to check on the Niners at home in Levi Stadium. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. Matthew Stafford leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 10-4 now with 2 weeks to go. In the first half, the Broncos got some strong play from their veteran quarterback, Russell Wilson. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Pass right side to Downs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Throw on the run is complete. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. First and 10 now from the 36. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. From the gun on third down, Richardson. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, you really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Richardson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw, it's Richardson. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up fourth down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, Russ got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
The Broncos bringing out their punter as he's on here to punt this one away. How about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, it's Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line. That one good for 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. They'll go again here with Taylor. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Richardson. He'll try to run for it. After missing a lot of his rookie season, Anthony Richardson is in some discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Yeah. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Now Flacco. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard them one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Got his man at the 6. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Flacco to throw. And try to fit in those slants, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On the give, it's Williams. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line. They'll go again with Williams. It'll grind out a couple of yards. Gives them a little bit of space out to the 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd down and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On the return is Gould. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one.
Personal foul.
They made sure
Roughing
that
the
return was not going any
Defense.
farther.
Automatic 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He connects with Mims. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Broncos. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. on first down. Wilson. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Colts offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. They'll run here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Flacco to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking. There's no need to rush, but you have to execute your offense and make sure you end this drive with points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll stick to the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left for the remainder of the game, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far,
to the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. Accelerated toward midfield. To the 20. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback coming out for drive number 2. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And the Colts first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Colts.
Here's Flacco. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. Play action. It's Wilson. No chance at all. He'll go down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And that won't help a lot. Manages a yard for that run. Third and long, coming up.
Brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion. Now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
To throw is Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Colts 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Broncos are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Flacco. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Patrick motioning here. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Now it's Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Throwing, Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, yet again with a huge stop.
The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They go play action now. Wilson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Wilson now off the bootleg. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On the carry, it's Williams. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That one, taken in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. And that touchdown is a record breaker. He has set the NFL standard for most receiving touchdowns in a single season in NFL history. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and good. Broncos are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Indianapolis. Here's Flacco to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Back to the air one more time. And this one is caught by Pierce. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Flacco to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to throw again. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession. Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
First down, it is Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Denver first down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.